Annapurna Massif. Annapurna is a massif in the Himalayas in north-central Nepal that includes one peak over 8,000 meters, 26,247 feet, 13 peaks over 7,000 meters, 22,966 feet, and 16 more over 6,000 meters, 19,685 feet. The massif is 55 kilometers, 34 miles, long, and is bounded by the Kali Gandaki Gorge on the west, the Marshyangdi River on the north and east, and by Pokhara Valley on the south. At the western end, the massif encloses a high basin called the Annapurna Sanctuary. The highest peak of the massif, Annapurna I Main, is the 10th highest mountain in the world at 8,091 meters, 26,545 feet, above sea level. Maurice Herzog led a French expedition to its summit through the North Face in 1950, making it the first of the 8,000ers to be climbed and the only 8,000-meter peak to be summited with a safe descent on the first try. The entire massif and surrounding area are protected within the 7,629 square kilometer, 2,946 square miles, Annapurna Conservation Area, the first and largest conservation area in Nepal. The Annapurna Conservation Area is home to several world-class treks, including Annapurna Sanctuary and Annapurna Circuit. Historically, the Annapurna peaks have been among the world's most treacherous mountains to climb, with the particular case of the extremely steep south face of Annapurna I Main, a wall of rock that rises 3,000 meters, 9,800 feet, making it one of the most difficult climbs in the world. By March 2012, there had been 191 summit ascents of Annapurna I Main, and 61 climbing fatalities on the mountain. This fatality-to-summit ratio, 1 to 3.1, or 32%, is the highest of any of the 8,000ers. In October 2014, at least 43 people were killed as a result of snowstorms and avalanches on and around Annapurna, thus resulting in Nepal's worst ever trekking disaster. The most recent report of human casualty has been that of January 17, 2020, due to an avalanche triggered by heavy snowfall. Etymology. The mountain is named after Annapurna, the Hindu goddess of food and nourishment, who is said to reside there. The name Annapurna is derived from the Sanskrit language words purna, filled, and anna, food, and can be translated as everlasting food. Many streams descending from the slopes of the Annapurna Massif provide water for the agricultural fields and pastures located at lower elevations. Climbing expedition. Annapurna I. Annapurna I was the first 8,000-meter, 26,200 feet, peak to be climbed. Maurice Herzog and Louis Lacanel, of the French Annapurna expedition led by Herzog, including Lionel Touray, Gaston Rebuffet, Marcel Icak, Jean Cousy, Marcel Schatz, Jacques Audot, Francis de Noyelle, reached the summit on June 3, 1950. Icak made a documentary of the expedition, called Victoire sur l'Annapurna. Its summit was the highest summit attained for 3 years, until the first successful ascent of Mount Everest, although higher non-summit points, at least 8,500 meters, 27,900 feet, had already been attained on Everest in the 1920s. The south face of Annapurna was first climbed in 1970 by Don Willens and Dougal Hassan, also without using supplementary oxygen, members of a British expedition led by Chris Bonington that included the alpinist Ian Clough, who was killed by a falling serac during the descent. They were, however, beaten to the second ascent of Annapurna by a matter of days by a British Army expedition led by Colonel Henry Day. In 1978, the American Women's Himalayan Expedition, a team led by Arlene Bloom, became the first United States team to climb Annapurna I. The first summit team, composed of Vera Komarkova and Irene Miller, and Sherpas Mingma Sarang and Chuang Ringjing, reached the top at 3:30 p.m. on October 15, 1978. The second summit team, Alison Chadwick Oniskiewicz and Vera Watson, died during this climb. In 1981, Polish expedition Zakopane Alpine Club set a new route on Annapurna I Central, 8,051 meters. Maciej Berbeka and Bogusław Probolski reached the summit on May 23, 1981. The route, called Zakopian Saikau Way, was recognized as the best achievement of the Himalayan season in 1981. On February 3, 1987, Polish climbers Jerzy Kukuczka and Artur Hidger made the first winter ascent of Annapurna I. The first solo ascent of the south face was made in October 2007 by Slovenian climber Tomas Humar. He climbed to the Rock Noir and then to Annapurna East, 8,047 meters. On 8 October 9, 2013, Swiss climber Uli Steck soloed the Lafayette Route on the main and highest part of the face. This was his third attempt on the route and has been called one of the most impressive Himalayan climbs in history, with Steck taking 28 hours to make the trip from base camp to summit and back again.